The first test Promo 400 in the history of the bike in France took place successfully on weekends last to Carol. In the presence of Vincent Tomaret, Director General of Yamaha France, Marius Tabarez, Yamaha YZF-R3 Dubois Motorcycles, Yamaha Racing Yamaloup, and Yoann Thual, Yamaha YZF-R3 Dubois Motorcycles, all won Victory Promo 400 and the Yamaha YZF-R3 Challenge. However, integrated in the young category Promosport 400, Yamaha R3 Challenge allows pilots to 16 years minimum to rub shoulders with the most beautiful circuits of France. David 4, our home track cyclist, had the opportunity to test this formula during the event at Magny-Cours. With the arrival on the market of several medium-sized affordable cars, both in performance and rate, the FFM decided created this year a category dedicated within the France Promosport Cup. The very young Promosport 400 attracts already many participants, rolling in majority of Yamaha YZF-R3. A machine with its own challenge, integrated in the championship and put in place by Yamaha Moto France. Invites to participate in the Magny-Cours round, your servant did not pray to try version track the R3 after the rode it a few months ago. As big as beef. Seated on his crutches to stand in the Yamaha village, she looked great. Ma Racing R3. The R3 makes you forget its displacement and one feels in the presence of a small 600, rewarding, and even though it recognizes the small sports Yamaha, it went well to preparing track box, fairing poly, paintings of war, line Akrapovic, and Olin's shock jump in the eyes in the first place. But getting closer, there is foot raised and remote turntables, Carter's Yamaha protections, protection of lever, mandatory brake, and the handlebars moved under the upper fork bracket. Side pneumatic, all the Promo 400 drivers are housed in the same boat. Dunlop Sport T-Max Alpha 13, a very average performance rises, not at all suited to the circuit. Early rounds of wheels. Once in the saddle, and thanks to the position more on the front, made more body with the bike. The Akrapovic line offers quite this sound, strengthening the racing atmosphere, and a better plan. Even if the gear does not change, the acceleration is better and we reach the braking of Adelaide at bottom of 6th to the switch. Although the Magny-Cours circuit is probably a little too fast for her, the R3 however not demerit and gives all she has in the belly. Side brake pad CL brakes do the job and provide a convincing slowdown. The ABS system having been dismantled in favor of a pair of braided hoses, consistency throughout the sessions turns out good, as the braking stability, the bike remaining well online. While flexible, original fork provides adequate cushioning and is not too shed to the rear wheel. On his side the adjustable Olin's shock absorber replaces the standard element, transfer of accelerating masses remains contained and more neutral attitude. The motor is good and modest twin power allows accelerating bottomed out curve. Only perfectible grip of tires to disturb the tranquility at this moment, pity. In baffles, it enjoys greater agility, thanks to the very round of the Dunlop profile and weight pen of the R3 relieved of its road deck, to twirl without penalty, keeping a maximum of speed of movement to keep the twin towers and enjoy its health. Test balance sheet. More powerful and rewarding than the YZF-125R but much more affordable to all points of view than the formidable R6, Yamaha YZF-R3 in mode track convinces. Its engine, although only a modest power, enough to have fun without is trainer. The part cycle benefits for its fully changes to become more rigorous and sports, to draw beautiful trajectories. The R3 Challenge is therefore an ideal gateway to the competition for young people or who would like to get there without having the necessary experience to the management of a powerful 600. And there's no doubt that the YZF-R3 will be even more widely present on the grid in 2016, both the machine draws the curious to each event. Challenge R3, Village Yamaha and participants. Well placed in the paddock, Village Yamaha centralizes the R125 Cup competitor and the R3 Challenge. The machines are placed in the structure the day and technical staff is there for any questions or hand-on motorbikes. The atmosphere is good, child and family, everyone is nose and small village spring significantly. The average age of the participants, with one exception, seems to be between 15 and 20 years. For many, this is not their first foray on circuit, and some come directly from the neck.